everybody, welcome back to a little show.
Roll with the troll.
Yeah, and with the voice of reason as well. We're rolling with the troll and the voice of reason, everybody. Hey, listen, check this out. It's time now, okay? We're getting closer and closer to Cobra Kai Season 5. Let's just go ahead and just put together all the rumors and the news and everything that we know.
Yeah.
And kind of add up. Some of the shit's obvious. There's certain things we know. Like we know Chosen and Silver are going to... I mean, we saw the clip in the trailer, in the teaser trailer.
Right.
You know, where that great line where Chosen says, "And I am gasoline."
Yeah, that's good.
That was fucking great. That was probably some of the best fan service I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
The whole idea of having these two worlds collide between Silver and Chosen is just awesome.
Yeah.
So some of those things are obvious. We know. It was revealed recently that the kid who plays Kenny will go from being like kind of I think more of a cameo character to a full-time like regular. I think we all kind of saw that coming.
Yeah, he felt kind of full-time regular already.
Yeah, I thought so too, but whatever. In terms of the... Same with Vanessa Rubio's character, with Carmen.
Uh-huh.
They said she's graduating to full-time... I think that's just more contractual shit than it does...
Yeah.
You know, I don't think that has to do so much with screen time.
Fans already perceived her to be full-fledged part of the story.
Yeah, that's how these things go. But anyway, but then there's some things that are not so obvious and are not really being discussed. Like, I'm sure Anthony is going to be an incredibly major part of this season. But we didn't even see his ass in the trailer.
No, not yet.
They kept him out of there, and no one's really saying. I think he's going to give us shocking things, like crazy, just shocking moments. That
in the words of Kreese, the real story's just begun.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking around. You think about how true he was when he said that after season 1. So far, all that had happened were the movies and then season 1.
Yeah.
He's not kidding because the big stuff all has been since then.
And still unfolding. And I think you're right. I think that we've still got a lot of story that's going to be starting with Anthony. So
you're right. We're still getting...
He's going to be the kid to watch.
This is, again, where I say, if this is season 5 of Cobra Kai, how on earth can people say season 6 or 7 to be it? Are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
We're just getting going here.
Yeah.
We're just getting started. I feel like you can't even begin to think
Anthony and Kenny alone can take the whole
4
thing.
more seasons.
Yeah.
It could easily be 5, 6, 7, and maybe into 8 right there. So, yeah, no shit. Well, let's talk. There's so many rumors and news. Let's get into the big one about Dark Miguel.
Yeah, Dark Miguel.
A lot of talk about Dark Miguel. He goes to Mexico. He starts getting a severe suntan.
Oh, my God.
Melatonin, pigment of the skin starts to change. Pretty soon, he's unrecognizable.
They don't mean skin tone.
Well, that Dark Miguel.
I'm certain of it.
That's Dark Miguel.
No.
Well, it could be that Miguel is very hateful towards Robbie now. And yeah, you might say he already was. But
now.
More so. This is different. He's really mad because something big happened in season 4 between those two. And I'm not talking about the fight at the pool. I'm not talking about the fight that almost happened after the drive-in when they went to the sprinkler thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking the baseball diamond or whatever that was. I'm talking about how Johnny called Miguel Robbie.
The heartbreaking moment.
Yeah, ripped right out of the pages of Friends, where as Ross was getting married, he called that English girl.
Oh my God!
He called her Rachel. That was the greatest. Very similar. So Johnny calling Robbie.
Who hasn't done that?
Yeah, I guess so. So Johnny calling Miguel Robbie. I think that's going to plant some really hateful seeds in Robbie. And
so
Miguel. Oh, I'm doing it in Miguel, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and because, see, what's happening here, Johnny and Robbie are getting closer and closer, right?
Yeah.
They're going on this road trip together. And now Miguel is getting further and further from Johnny. And now seeing Johnny show up with Robbie, Miguel's not going to see that as, hey, Johnny came to get me. I'm like a kid to him. He's going to see it as, son of a bitch brought his son, who I hate, and who put me in the hospital.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is such a well interwoven string of events and characters and little grudges and rivalries and such, you know?
Sure,
because look how dramatic this all is. What I just explained is so on that in a way Robbie has so many reasons to be pissed at Johnny for treating Miguel more like his son. In other ways, Miguel is more like Johnny's son. And yet, you know, he realizes that Robbie could take his title.
Yeah, and I think that this, for the two of them, could be even bigger, more of a rivalry than over a girl. You know, their rivalry over Johnny and Johnny's affection is going to be even more intense than their rivalry over Sam.
That's what these fuckers did so well. By fuckers, I mean the creators and the writers. Look what they did. They could have sat down and just said, let's retread the Karate Kid series when they put Cobra Kai together on season 1. They could have just said, okay, so we'll just retread the same thing. This is what the audience likes. We're going to have these two guys feuding over a girl. And then it could have been them feuding over Sam. Instead, look what they did. They had them get into a problem partially over Sam. Sam's part of it. But before that, it was over Johnny and over it was so many things, because it was also just the fact that when Robbie was just friends with Sam, when they went to the beach in season 1, right before the tournament, that problem happened with Miguel, where Miguel was jealous, right? So they weren't really feuding over a girl so much, kind of, because it was jealousy over a girl.
Yeah.
But Robbie really wasn't interested. It wasn't like with Daniel and Johnny. They were
right. It was one-sided in that incident.
Yeah. But then later, much later, now Robbie does get interested in Sam. Well, not probably a couple of weeks later, I guess, but he starts getting interested in Sam. They start dating. And so what I'm saying is, even though the Sam thing was part of it all, at the crux of the problem between Miguel and Robbie, really, it's more about the battle over the fucking tournament. First of all, that's part of it.
Yeah.
Then there was over the battle over Johnny's affection, and Johnny teaching them karate and such. Then there was the fact that all these lies were tearing him up, like with Robbie lying to Daniel, and then having something to prove to Daniel, but to prove that was going to be through beating Miguel at the tournament. You know what I mean? It's like these paths cross in a lot of different ways. And that's really fucking interesting that this animosity between the two, they can't get away from it. Daniel and Johnny were only fighting over a chick, right?
Right, yeah.
I mean, anything else was because of that. Here, these guys have so many things that even if you can put past one thing, well, now there's another problem. Now there's another problem. And okay, we're past the Sam thing, but now there's this. And they're essentially sports rivals too, even though Miguel bowed out of this tournament.
Yeah.
They're sports rivals. There's just so much shit happening. And how about even the nuance of, if they want to shake hands and get over it all, you've still got weird things. Like Carmen's never going to look at Robbie like a stepson.
Yeah,
Robbie,
that is going to be a big challenge for them.
Right? Yeah. That's huge. And then Johnny's always going to have to watch his fucking P's and Q's around him. How is he ever going to be like, I'm taking my two sons out like fishing? You know? Because now you spend a little too long talking to Robbie about something and Miguel's pissed, right?
Yeah.
They're always going to be kind of battling over Johnny's affection.
Yeah.
Really fucking weird.
Yeah. Families navigate this in the real world all the time, but it is not easy. And it's not without its ups and downs and its traumas. So, I think that they're being realistic in all of this, though.
Yeah. I don't know. There's the other thing too, that what we see in the trailer, and it wasn't much of a trailer, it was like a teaser, I guess, but what we saw there was Miguel actually fighting again with Robbie, which I'm shocked. I thought season 2, that big fight at the end when Miguel went over the edge, I really thought we'd never see those two fight again.
You would think.
Yeah. And then when I started hearing about season 3, I thought, well, you know what they'll do? Miguel will come back. They'll have their final fight at the tournament, but in season 4 eventually. But I thought that would not be so much a grudge match and like a real personal battle. I thought their fight in season 4 would ultimately be a little more peaceful and sportsmanly. You know?
Really?
I thought so. Yeah, I really thought...
You have high hopes for these two.
Well, let me go back to where we were. I'm talking about when season 2 ended and Miguel, was practically going to die from his injuries. I thought the show was going to want to steer more into a way of being a little bit more sportsmanly and a little less... Because I think they were making a statement at the time. I was completely wrong. But I thought they were trying to make kind of a statement that, like, look, karate's cool and all, but... this is serious shit. People can really get hurt. Instead, they glossed right over it. Forget the fact that these are kids, and one of them almost killed the other one, and they tried to fight again the second Robbie got out of jail.
Yeah, they do tend to go light on consequences sometimes. Like real life consequences.
It's almost cartoony in the way that they've done that. Yeah. Because when Robbie got out, and then he immediately came over to fight Miguel again, I thought, oh my God, are you kidding? In season 3 this was. I just remember thinking, I did not think the creators were going to go there at all. I thought they were really saying maybe kids shouldn't be fighting and taking this so seriously. Yeah. But they're hanging in there.
Well, speaking of going light on consequences, I'm wondering what's going to happen with the cheating from the last tournament, because Tori knows about it. So I'm switching gears, I know. So, is Tori, who knows about the cheating, going to confront Terry Silver about it?
I don't know that Tori knows that Daniel cheated on Amanda.
Oh my God.
I don't know if she saw that deleted scene. That is
not the cheating
well
that I'm talking about.
What cheating are you referring
also
to?
didn't happen. Would you stop? This is the rumors part of the rumors and news.
Daniel got oral sex.
Oh my God. Stop. He did not. You're too much. It's too much. You're going taking
You're
this
talking
too
about
far.
the referee.
This is how rumors start.
You think the referee in the tournament?
He didn't have oral sex with anybody either. I'm talking about
probably that part's a lot. I've seen a lot. Okay, no. So you're trying to suggest that
the
Tori...
cheating in the tournament.
Okay.
Which Tori knows about because she walked in and overheard the payoff happening between Terry and the ref.
Yeah, that was really hard.
Yeah, and that's heartbreaking for her. So is she going to confront Terry about it?
Yeah.
And is the karate board somehow going to find out about it? And if they find out about it, then what are they going to do? Because if the result would have been that Sam won, are they going to award the trophy or re-award, I guess, the trophy to the correct winner? I mean, there's just like this snowball effect.
They wrote that whole thing so well because the times when the ref would say, and there were only a couple, when he said, no point, keep going, we don't really know. Like, nobody called him on it. Nobody seemed to think much about it. It sounds like those could have been completely legitimate things, you know?
I don't know.
We don't know. And for Terry, I mean, a couple people were mad. Like Johnny said, ref, come on.
Right.
But, that's part of sports. Everybody's mad at the ref at some point or another over something that could have maybe gone either way.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like when Terry hired him, Terry couldn't make magic happen. He could say, lean it our way, but the opportunity still had to arise for that to happen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There still had to be something that could potentially be called either way, and then you lean it towards them. So what I'm saying is that in the end, we don't really know that the ref made any decisions that he wouldn't have made anyway.
Well, he got paid off, so he had to.
No. So that's exactly what I'm saying. He got paid off, but the opportunities had to be there for him to, you know what I'm saying? That the couple of times where he said, no point, keep fighting. Or another time he said, like, she went out of the ring or whatever. And they said, no, ref, she scored the point first. We don't know that those were lies. We don't know that the ref was lying about that. Those might have just been valid things. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, Johnny didn't like it and Daniel didn't like it at one point, but you're not going to like a lot of things when you're watching sports. It's not necessarily the case that the ref was outright lying or being deceptive. Those might have been the way he handled it anyway. You see what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know the consequences. And then to keep going, we don't know that the person who got the point wouldn't have gotten the point anyway. So we don't really know if this changed the outcome, which makes me think that the only way to really handle all this is that they just need to put Sam versus Tori, nobody else, their own little tournament, sometime over the summer, just the two of them.
Rocky and Navallo style.
Lots of mud everywhere.
Oh, stop.
This is two females. We're going to honor tradition.
Stop.
And have a lot of mud going on between these two. It's the only way. You can't. We need to be at least somewhat.
We're not doing that. We're not suggesting
in this society. Okay. But anyway, look, we're almost out of time. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, click the like button. I can't imagine that you are, but if you are, just click the like button. You'll get more videos like this. Subscribe, click the bell. Just click stuff. Click all kinds of things all over the place. Voice of Reason, any other thoughts here about Sensei Kim? We should talk about Sensei Kim, right?
Oh, sure.
We didn't talk about Sensei Kim.
We've got lots of things that we haven't.
She is coming into the picture in Cobra Kai Season 5. This is going to be huge. She is apparently a relative of the person who Terry Silver mentioned in Karate Kid 3. See, I love this. They're bringing in characters we never even got to see.
Right.
They got one quick mention. So she's related to him, which means she and Terry Silver probably go way, way, way back.
I just assumed when he said that in Karate Kid 3 that he was just making stuff up.
Yeah, I kind of did too. And maybe he was, but, we get to fuck with it a little bit. So Sensei Kim is going to be there, which I think is fascinating, which could, of course, I'm thinking, mean that Daniel is going to want a female sensei as well. For some reason, they want to compete in the genders. So then he'll go get a female sensei. Who could that possibly be? Who could that be? Yeah, clearly.
A little JP action?
Yeah. So
Julie Pierce?
Let's bring Julie Pierce into this whole thing. So anyway, we talked about a lot. Dark Miguel, he assaults Robbie left and right. He's going after Robbie. We talked about Sensei Kim finally. All kinds of things. Lots of stuff. Guys, like and subscribe. Any final thoughts, Voice of Reason?
Just hit the like button, please.
Support the channel. We appreciate everything, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for more Cobra Kai shit.